I was recently on a trip. I was gone for about 1 week and I came home to my house and it still has that new construction smell. Guys, I love that smell. It's the best thing ever. What if I told you that the key to passive income isn't buying someone else's property? It's actually building your own. Building, it gave me options. It gave me ownership, and yes, it did give me passive income. You see, the lie that we've been sold, you've probably heard this advice over and over and over and over. Buy a rental property, save for a duplex, house hack, or wholesale. But what if I told you you could skip all that and you could go straight to the source? When you build the asset, you control the equity, the terms, and the income that it creates. This is important. You can build a home, live in it for 2 years, and sell it completely tax-free. Or you can rent it out and cash flow every single month. But here's the kicker. Because you built it, you enter the game with equity and not debt. Your neighbor that's moving in next to you, they are upside down day one on the deal. Your friend that's buying a car and driving it off the lot, they're negative on that car day one. But if you build the house, if you buy the car a good deal, then you're positive day one. You're not just paying a mortgage, you're owning margin from day one. And when you do it once, you can do it again and again and again because you understand the game. So how does this work? Well, really simply put, think of a house on the market for $500,000. You gotta understand that builders are obviously making a profit on this house, and they're paying a listing agent to sell this house for them, and they're paying usually expensive loan fees to finance this build from start to finish. If you just change those three things and you're only paying an agent to help you find land, for example, you're getting a construction to permanent loan that has 3 times less interest than a hard money loan that the builder is paying for. And you're not paying an agent on the total construction price. You're only paying the agent on the land price. Okay. And then fourth, I would say that builder is making a profit. Well, that profit goes into your pocket. Sure, I understand. So many people say, I don't know how to build a house. That's impossible. I've never done that before. Well, you can hire a builder for a fee-based contract. We call it cost plus. Your job in that type of contract is to watch the schedule, scope, and budget and make sure that they perform correctly on that build. And at the end of the day, you take that profit for yourself and you move in with profit from day one. So 7-step process to break this down and keep it simple. Find the land, underwrite the deal. Guys, this is 60% of the work. If you find a good piece of land and underwrite the deal, that's what matters most. Then value engineer and design the build correctly. That's step 3. Step 4, get the permits in place. Step 5, get the financing together. Guys, financing is the silent partner. If you do not do financing correctly, then that can make or break a deal. And so when I'm underwriting a deal and I'm making sure that it has a minimum 25% return on investment, ROI, and a minimum 100% cash on cash return, right? I'm also checking, hey, how much am I paying in interest? I'm comparing different loan products. My recommendation for first-time builders, construction to permanent loan from your local community credit union. Then step 6 is going to be managing that build, schedule, scope, and budget. That's most important. And never pay a deposit to a subcontractor, because why? The subcontractor, he can place a lien on your property and you can do nothing with the property until that lien is lifted. But if you pay him, he has no incentive to stay there. And so his security is a lien, your security is the check. Don't pay until the job is complete. It's that simple. Make sure the job has been inspected by your local jurisdiction, city, county inspector. Your bank needs to approve of it. And then when your bank releases that construction draw for foundation, it's a pass-through. You pay the foundation contractor. It's that simple. Manage the build properly. That's all step 6 really is. And then step 7, exit the deal for either a profit or move in and live there for 2 years and pay 0 tax and then profit. And then option 3, I would say you can rent it, right? And start building your rental portfolio. Just in my mind, because I'm young, I'm thinking to myself, $100 of cash flow per month, maybe $500 if I'm lucky, multiply that by 12 months. I would rather sell for a tax-free profit if I've lived there for 2 years, roll that into the second, third, fourth house. And now instead of having 1 rental, I can have 5 in a shorter amount of time because I'm using that capital to grow my wealth. Eventually, I'll keep all the rentals, and even if it's $100 per month, it's worth it because of the appreciation and debt pay down long term. But as of right now, it's important to understand where you are in life and build your wealth properly based on your strategy. Are you in accumulation, or are you building actual wealth and net worth? So you don't need to know construction. That's what I want to summarize this with, which is most important, because so many people get overwhelmed. Build a house. I don't know how to do framing. I don't know how to do roofing. I don't know how to install windows. You don't need to. Guys, I get this comment all the time. You don't need to be an expert in construction, because the foundation contractor, he's the expert. The framer, he's the expert. The electrician, he's the expert. You just have to manage the schedule properly and keep them to their word, which is their schedule, scope, and budget. So why does this work better than buying a rental? Buying a rental, one, means you're bidding against other buyers. Low margins, high risk, little control. Building a rental, on the other hand, you control the comps, the budget, and the tenant profile. You design for a long-term rental or an Airbnb. You can even build a duplex or an ADU and live in one side. Ultimate house hack. People move into house hack and rent out one unit, but imagine if you built it, you have that force created equity, and then you also rented it. Now you're stacking strategies. This is how you unlock passive income on your terms. Guys, our community has people who were living in apartments just 1 year ago, and now they're walking into 100K of tax-free gains. Others, they built home and now rent them out for $2,000 to $3,000 a month while working full-time jobs. What's next? This isn't a dream. This is a system, and it's one that you can follow step by step. If you're ready to stop watching everyone else build wealth and start building your own, this is for you. Text YouTube to 360-216-0304 and we'll book a free call with you. We'll walk you through the process, help you map out your goals, and see if this strategy is the right fit for you. Text YouTube to 360-216-0304, book your call, and let's build you some real passive income with positive equity from day one. This is how you unlock it, one home at a time. Let's build.